This is Project Ungoverned, a podcast looking at the brave new world of online education. New ways of learning, new ways of teaching, and unprecedented access to education.
The boom in new education technology has sparked a gold rush, attracting new companies, global institutions, and investors. But who creates the rules of engagement and who enforces them? Is online learning ungoverned? I'm Nicole Harkin, an award-winning writer and former good government analyst.
And I'm Dr. Kim Ochs, an education strategist specializing in EdTech and international education. Together, in this 6-episode series, we talk to learners, teachers, and pioneers engaged in a wide range of online education programs serving North America, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East with a focus on governance.
We first explore if people are actually concerned about the governance of online education.
We don't talk about governance. We talk about our own governance as a social enterprise and our need to have a board, etc., but not when it's related necessarily to the content or the learning experience.
So from a governance perspective, especially for online education, I think one big factor is how do you keep people motivated to continue to learn online and the completion rates.
We don't make our own online courses. We get them from other providers, and sometimes changes in courses happen. And that, from a governance perspective, is hard.
I am for some regulation. I think that we need to agree on principles, and we need to have them agreed, or let's say first developed, agreed, and then implemented by consensus.
We look at the implications of online education for teaching and learning.
There are so many forces in our society now that make and help to cultivate in the mind of the student that they are a consumer.
The role of the teacher in terms of, guiding instruction, working with a student as an individual becomes even more important so that people don't get lost in the technology or they don't get distracted by the technology as well.
We review challenges and emerging issues.
That I think a challenge also that might come up for us in the next years is that we really want to achieve systemic change and have entrepreneurship education being more accessible to our audience. And I think to do so, we cannot do it alone, and we will want and we will need to join forces with other organizations that have the same mission, an aligned mission.
There's an emerging movement in the world which says that personal data should be a human right, that all humans are entitled to own their personal data and to monetize that data if they so choose.
And we explore what might happen to online education in the future.
Because when we move into a world where everybody's credentials are available through the blockchain, where I can source education from multiple sources anywhere in the world, you start to question what's the role of, an individual institution in this kind of context. So how are they relevant in a world where me as an individual, if I know that I want to become a veterinarian, I can piece that educational experience together on my own without using any individual going to any institution.
Join us as we discuss the online learning landscape with educators, students, nonprofits, technology companies, and good governance groups.
You can subscribe to this podcast on Apple Podcasts or wherever you download your podcasts. For more information, go to www.projectungoverned.com.
I'm Nicole Harkin.
And I'm Kim Ochs. Stay tuned for Project Ungoverned.